In a small, isolated village, there was an old, decrepit house that loomed on the edge of the woods. Locals spoke in hushed tones about the airy place, warning anyone who dared to enter. They said it was haunted by the spirits of a family that had mysteriously vanished decades ago. One stormy night, curious young man named Alex, intrigued by the tales, decided to explore the house. Armed with only a flashlight and his courage, he pushed open the creaking door and stepped inside. The air was thick with dust and the scent of decay. Shadows danced around him as he navigated the dark, cramped rooms filled with forgotten relics. As he explored, he felt a chill run down his spine. The silence was deafening, broken only by the distant sound of whispers. Alex paused, listening intently. The whispers grew louder, echoing in the empty halls, calling his name. "Alex, come play with us." The voice was soft and childlike, sending shivers through him. Determined to uncover the source, he followed the whispers deeper into the house. The walls were lined with old photographs, their faces eerily watching him. In one room, he found a dusty old toy chest. The whispers were now cacophony, urging him to open it. With trembling hands, Alex lifted the lid. Inside, he found a collection of tattered dolls, their eyes glimmering in the flashlight's beam. Suddenly, the whispers turned into frantic pleas. "Help us! Help us!" The dolls seemed to come to life, their tiny hands reaching out toward him. Terrified, Alex slammed the chest shut and turned to run, but the door slammed shut behind him. Panic surged as the whispers morphed into anguished cries. "Stay with us! Forever!" The temperature dropped, and he could see his breath in the air. In a desperate attempt, he banged on the door, shouting for help. But the house only responded with silence. Suddenly, the dolls began to emerge from the chest, their porcelain faces twisted into menacing grins. They moved toward him, their whispers rising to a deafening roar. "Join us, Alex!" With a burst of adrenaline, Alex charged toward the window, shattering the glass with his shoulder. He tumbled outside, landing hard on the ground. He didn't stop running until he reached the village. Breathless and shaken, he recounted his experience to the villagers. They listened, their faces pale, and one elder spoke up. "You are lucky to be alive. No one who enters that house ever comes back." As he left the village, Alex glanced back at the house. In the window, he saw the faint outlines of the dolls, their eyes gleaming in the moonlight, and he realized he would never forget their whispers. He was free, but the shadows would always be with him.